Hey, what's up everyone? This is DCSG81 and today we'll take a look at this latest SH Figuarts Captain America from Avengers EndGame. Okay, so for those of you who has been following me on my Instagram as well as my YouTube, you will have known that I have recently been to Hong Kong for vacation and I just got back. Yeah, so I'm actually pretty dead tired, but I know a lot of you has been asking me to do a review for him, as well as I think every one of you wanted to see this big guy here. But unfortunately I think I'll be too tired to do a review for him first, so let's try to do this guy first. Okay, and if you guys are wondering why didn't I get Ronin, first of all, it's because during when I tried to get it from there, I think you can see it from Sogo is a mall, okay, shopping mall. So yeah, I didn't see him there yet because at that moment they are still unboxing the big carton of the toy, so I just grabbed this and Mark 50. Yeah, so but I do have Ronin on pre-order, so I'm not worried that I won't be getting it, just that it takes time to reach me. But this one I missed the pre-order for him. Actually I didn't miss it because I was passing him as well as Mark 50 nano weapons set 2. But you might ask, why do I get them now? It's because first of all, I would say it's because of the movie. Yeah, I really want to get him and all the Iron Man. I'm sure you know why. And secondly, it's because of the Tamashii Nation event that I went through last time, held in Singapore. You can see the link here. Yeah, after that I just think I want to have them. Yeah, so of course pre-order is all sold out and I can't get them, so I was lucky when I was in Hong Kong they released it. Yeah, and I managed to grab it. Yep, it's okay. So sorry for my grandmother's story. So without further ado, let's take a look at the box. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with the Avengers EndGame box by now, because it's basically the same design for the past few figures that has been released, like the Thanos, Black Widow, as well as Ant-Man. So they are all the same design, white color. So you can see here there's nothing much, just the Tamashii Nation quality stickers, and then here there's just some wording of Captain America. And I believe these are the pictures that you have seen when you are doing the pre-order for this guy here. So let's unbox it now. Okay, so this is the figure right out of the box, so let's take a closer look. Okay, from what we can see here, I would say that it's very well done, although I think a lot of you would say that it looks basically the same as the previous Captain America. So by now I have already purchased all the Captain America, the Civil War, the Age of Ultron, the Infinity War, as well as this new one. So 4 of them. I will do a review, a comparison for all 4 of them, so you can have a better look on the difference. But I'm pretty sure that this portion here, I think, is the same as the Infinity War, and the chest here I believe is the same as the maybe the Civil War, but they actually do some modification. I'm not sure you can see there are some different layers, like there's a padded patterns here. Yeah, similar to this portion here, is more shiny. You can see the Avenger sign pretty good. So the rest I need to do the comparison before I can tell for sure, but he's looking very good. So let's take a look at the head sculpt. So again, I don't think they changed pretty much the head sculpt, looking pretty much the same. So yeah, the comparison will actually show a much better difference. So now let's take a look at the articulations. Okay, so for the articulation, the head can pretty much turn 360 degrees without any hinderings. So you can see this is, I'm not sure whether it's something different, but they actually painted the neck with the helmet, so that when you move, is actually you can see there are extra hair here. Yeah, and then there's also some hair here, so it's pretty funny, but at least it just looks okay. So you can look up this much pretty much and look down a lot. Okay, for the hand also, I think there isn't much hindering. There's a butterfly joint, you can see here, and you can also do the standard SH Figuarts techniques that you can pull down the arm. I think same goes for the leg. Yeah, so you just pull it down and then you can pretty much do a lot more articulations. So the arms can double join elbow, so you can pretty much do a V shapes, and I don't think there's any problem with doing a 360 degrees. Like I said, there's a butterfly joint that you can actually push as much as like this. Okay, so the articulation is pretty much very good. And then same goes for the abs. The chest, there's a joint here, and as well as there's a hip joint as well. So he can turn pretty much like this, but it will show the gap. I'm sure you can see there's a gap here. So he can also turn pretty much down, and for the back, it's actually pretty much covered, so it's very good. So for the leg, like I mentioned earlier, you can actually pull down for better movement. So he can't do a complete split, but it's very good split already. So you can kick out this much. Okay, if you pull down the leg, you can kick even higher, about 90 degrees. So there's a double joint knee. Okay, sorry, there's a ankle. Yeah, so then you can the leg, there's a ball joint at the legs, and also a swivel. I'm sorry, not a swivel. There's a hinge, toe hinge. Okay. Oh yeah, so there isn't a arm swivel as well as a leg swivel, as you can see. I'm not sure with the previous Captain America. I'll do that when I'm doing the comparison video, so I'll check it out. So this is pretty much the articulation for Captain America. So let's take a look at the accessories. Okay, so as you can see, this cap doesn't come with much accessories, or I should say that it comes with the usual accessories. So he comes with 4 sets of hands. One is the fist hands, and then we have the relaxed hands, or the hands when he's trying to reach for his shield behind him. And then there's a shield throwing hand. You can see it's like a karate chops hand. Okay, sorry, let's try to focus. Yeah, so this is the shield throwing hands, and as well as he have a left and right hands for holding his shield. Okay, so it doesn't I'm not sure whether the previous Captain America they give both side or just one side, but this time they do give both hands. Okay, there seems to be some problem with my camera, so I have to restart it. So now is let me show you again. So this is the shield throwing hands, or the karate chops hand. Okay, they have something here, extra parts, which is actually for for this piece here. This piece is for when he's trying to throw the shield, so you can just put it here. Let me see. Yeah, there's an L shape there. So you just put it on, and then you just put the shield over, so it looks like he's throwing the shield. Okay. So if you have a Captain America, I believe this is not something new for you. So of course we have this one. This is actually for putting on his back when you're trying to put the shield on his back. Okay, it's not something new as well. So we have the belt. When you're not using the shield, you can just put the belt so you don't see the holes here. So of course you can't miss this one. This one is for when he's holding the shield, then you just put the arms through. Okay, it's not something new. So let's go to the shield. I would say this time the shield, I saw someone actually made a comparison. It's not the same shield, it's slightly different compared to the previous one. So this is actually comes with a matte finish. You can see it's very nice. So of course when the comparison video, I'll do a comparison with all the shields except for the Infinity War. Of course it doesn't come with any. Okay, so lastly, this is something that everyone including myself is slightly disappointed, because we are all expecting them to give an unmasked head, but being the SH Figuarts, we all know that they are not that generous. So they actually give additional head, which is good enough. I wouldn't say it's bad. So it's a complete head, but it's the only difference is it's just looking to the side. Okay, as compared to the head, it's looking straight. Now you have one that is looking to the right. Yep. So I think they have enough backslash for the ugly Infinity War unmasked head, so they are not going to try their luck again. I believe that's the case. So they give you one that's looking to the right. Yeah, so a little disappointed, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, so actually I believe, I don't mind they actually give back the same head, but with the injuries like some bloods. I think that there is, I mean, for me that's even better than just looking to the right head, right? Yeah, we need some Captain America which is bleeding when he's fighting Thanos. Yeah, so I also believe that a lot of you are asking whether it comes with the Thor hammer. So I hope this is not a spoiler anymore. It's been a month plus since the Endgame is released. So yeah, he's worthy enough to hold the hammer, the Thor hammer, but he doesn't come with one, unfortunately. Okay, so I believe everyone is so hunting for the Age of Ultron Thor, but that's sold out pretty much now, because previously no one wanted that because it's pretty ugly, but now everyone wanted that for the hammer. Yeah, so yeah, let's move on. Okay, so for the size comparison, I'll first compare him with the Mark 50 from Infinity War SH Figuarts, as well as the Captain America from Infinity War as well, SH Figuarts of course. So you can see the head, of course, is not from the original SH Figuarts. This is the head from Manipul, or you guys like to call it flashback. And this is also the Tony Stark head sculpt that's from Manipul as well. And this Wakanda shield is also a custom, doesn't come with the figure. So you can see they scale pretty well together. Next, I will compare him with all the previous release of Avengers EndGame. So this is the Black Widows and Ant-Man, as well as Thanos, and they are all from SH Figuarts. So next we have the God of Thunder, Thor from Ragnarok, Mesco, and also the Infinity War Thor from SH Figuarts. And lastly, we have the Spider-Man from Mayfax, from Homecoming, and also the Captain Marvel from Marvel Legends. This is the binary forms. Okay, so for the final verdict for this guy, I would say there is nothing that surprised me. It's pretty much the same Captain America figures that if you have the Captain America figures, you would know what to expect from this one. So there's no surprises. The quality as always is pretty much there. So Yep, and also the accessory, I would say the one thing that actually amazed me, although I know it, is the shield, because I told you earlier on that is looking very good. I'm not sure whether the previous one is equally good, but this one I think from the look of it on my hand, it actually surpassed my expectation. Okay, so just trying to show you guys the extra heads. Okay, just very easy, just pop it off and just pop it on. Okay, so you can see this is the extra head that's looking to the right. Yeah, so like I say, it's nothing special. I was hoping for an unmasked head or maybe some battle damage head, but oh well. So this is what Bandai's give us, and there's no tall hammer. So I would say I'm giving it 8/10 because it's not a bad figure, don't get me wrong, but it's just something that we already know and expected. Okay, so yeah, so if you don't have a Captain America figures, I think you should get this one because this is his final performance as final performance of Chris Evans as Captain America. So I really think you should get this. And I mean, if you already have the Infinity Wars one and you're disappointed with the original head, then you should get this one. At least this one looks more like a Captain America as compared to that one. Yep. So yeah, so I'm giving it 8/10. So let me know what do you think of this Captain America on the comment below. And of course, I hope you like video like this, and please subscribe to my channel as well because I have exciting videos up every single week. So until then, I'll speak to you real soon. Bye.